Why did this happen to me? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm not overweight. How could this happen? These are the questions I pondered immediately after having a heart attack at the age of 39 years old. These questions remained in my head for 2 more years because during that same duration, I had 2 more heart attacks, and my life came to a screeching halt. I had my first heart attack 2 years into being in a new executive position. I was running a $300 million business unit. Well, actually, it was running me. And I constantly felt behind and felt like I was falling short. This led me to start engaging in negative self-talk, saying things to myself like, Curtis, you'll never be good enough. And why did you take this job to begin with? I remember one day after my second heart attack, I jumped in my car, drove to a park, found a parking spot, and while looking out the front windshield into a soccer field, asked myself 2 questions. Number 1, Curtis, why do you do the work that you do? And I concluded it's because I love leading people. I love motivating them. I love inspiring them. I love encouraging them. But it was the second question that changed my life forever. And that question was, but Curtis, how are you leading yourself? This is when I concluded that all the encouragement and motivation and inspiration I was providing to others, I failed to provide to myself. Have you ever been there for a friend or family member that you loved going through a difficult time and you provided this unwavering support only to go back home and look within yourself and see that you're your own worst enemy? That was me. Until that day, I left that parking lot and I said, enough's enough. And I embarked upon a 6-year journey to study this topic of self-leadership and the impact of our self-talk on our ability to lead ourselves. And I came to these 3 conclusions. Number 1, way too many of us struggle with negative self-talk. Number 2, it doesn't have to be that way. And number 3, we can leverage our self-talk to work for us rather than against us. I want to leave you with this. I believe that you can stop being your worst critic and become your best coach. I believe that you can stop being your worst enemy and become your best supporter. And I believe you can stop beating yourself up and start building yourself up. My question is to you, what will you believe?